Hi there. It's May 8th, 2023. This is Fuzzee Road to Health, and I'm Fuzzee D. As of today, I've been on carnivore 16 weeks. My weight loss since starting carnivore is 55 pounds or 25 kilograms. My total weight loss is 204 pounds or 93 kilograms. Our main topic for today is what types of meat are best for weight loss on a carnivore diet. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm not sure if I mentioned I was going to be doing this in the last vlog. I think I did, but I've officially been doing my guided workout program for 3 weeks. I did have to miss a couple of sessions. I'm still having ongoing issues with my back. And also the very last one, I got about a quarter of the way through it, and we're having a kind of a minor heat wave. And I just got a little too sick to continue. Now, it didn't trigger any of my myasthenia gravis symptoms, but it just made me, kind of queasy and lightheaded, and so I got a little unsteady. Now that's a problem that's existed since my childhood. I've never done very well in the heat. I don't know if it's related to autoimmune stuff or not. I'm really not sure, but it used to be that when I got even a couple degrees warmer than I should, the muscle weakness would really kick in, and I'd have a myasthenia gravis flare for a few days afterwards. So this was a very nice change. Once I cooled off a bit, then I was fine. Just took a little bit to cool down. I just wanted to mention, if you don't see a video from me for a little while, we're having massive forest fires all over the province. They actually declared a state of emergency a couple of days ago, and we've got fire kind of surrounding the city that I live in, and we're on evacuation alert right now. We have been for a few days, so that means we have to be ready to evacuate with about 30 minutes notice. So we've got everything ready for that. We've got our 72-hour kits and plus extra supplies just in case there's no room at the shelters. So we've got camping gear and stuff like that. So we'll be all right. I've got some a couple of weeks supply of freeze-dried beef slices, so I don't have to worry about being able to get carnivore meat. So I shouldn't have to go off my diet unless things really drag out for a long time. So just thought I'd drop that information just in case you don't see me for a while. Chances are I'll be okay, and I'll try and do maybe a couple little shorts or something that I'll upload just to let people know how I'm doing. The first thing we'll talk about a little bit is the fact that my weight loss has slowed down. So I've been losing very little weight over the last while, and I've tracked it down to a couple of causes. One is the fact, of course, I'm working out now, so I'm replacing fat that I'm losing with muscle strength and muscle density. So that's part of the reason. My body is still reshaping. I'm still getting smaller, so it's not something I'm too worried about. But I did notice one other thing. When I started correlating some data, I realized that the type of meat I eat can actually affect how fast I lose weight. Basically, the main meats that I consume are salmon or other fish, pork, chicken, and beef, and occasionally eggs. So, and that, of course, the pork would include things like bacon and that kind of thing. So what I've noticed is that when I eat pork for a day or two, I basically lose no weight. Not sure exactly why that is. I don't know if it's the type of fat that pork has or exactly why it has that effect, but it seems to just completely stall my weight loss. I don't gain weight on it, but so I think once I get down to my ideal weight, it'd be fine to eat a little more pork because I'd still be able to maintain my weight. but it definitely halts the weight loss on the days that I eat it. Salmon, it doesn't halt my weight loss, but it really slows it down. I don't lose very much when I eat salmon for a day or two. The same goes for chicken. I'll either only lose a little bit or I won't get any weight loss with chicken. Not sure if it's the type of meat particularly, but that just seems to be the way it goes. When I return to beef, then I lose weight back up to anywhere from 1 pound to 2 pounds a day, even with the fact that I'm working out. Except usually like the day after I work out, when muscle strength is increased a little more, then I usually won't lose any weight. But that just kind of seems to be what's going on. My health is generally improving. My tolerance for warm weather has certainly gotten a lot better. It used to be I would get really sick if it got past about 22, 23 degrees, and now I can tolerate 26, 27 degrees without too much issue. This is Celsius, by the way. A little bit of other updates. I don't know if I had mentioned that my neurologist has signed off on me being okay to get surgery and sent a letter to my family doctor. So he has sent out the referral. Also, my MRI for my back is booked for June. Hopefully by July or August I'll be able to get in to see the back surgeon. There's actually a new type of surgery that they might be able to do that might allow me to retain some flexibility rather than doing a full spinal fusion, which was kind of the original plan the last time I talked to a specialist. So apparently there's a new type of disc, artificial disc, with some special hinged support rods that go with it. And I've got somebody that I know, she's actually my godmother, and she recently got this new type of back surgery. Now, she's had multiple surgeries. She was in a really bad car accident back in the late 60s, early 70s, I think. And she has suffered terribly from issues with her back ever since. And I think she's had like 11 or 12 surgeries. And this is like one of the first surgeries she's had where she's actually had some fairly significant improvement. I'm going to be definitely asking the specialist about that. Hopefully that surgery is going to happen reasonably soon. I'd like to see it happen by the end of the year. So here in Canada, you can't just go and pay for a surgery and get it done. You have to, you get on the waiting list and you have to wait until they've got time to do it. Now, we don't have to pay for it, but that's kind of the way it is. I've also talked to my doctor about putting skin removal surgery on his radar. So hopefully by the time I've healed up from my back surgery, I may be getting close to lost enough weight to look at getting skin surgery. In my case, because I was so big and there's so much loose skin, it's probably going to require 3 separate surgeries. So there'll likely be one for my neck and the bat wings I have under my arms, and then the next one will probably be for stomach and hips, and then the last one for legs. And they might do the backs of my arms when they do my bat wings, but in any case it's probably going to be at least 3 surgeries, possibly 4, depending on how they divide stuff up. As you can probably tell looking at my face, the eczema and psoriasis is continuing to clear, and the bad patch I had left on my arm is almost gone. So unfortunately I've been picking at it a little bit, and I shouldn't be. Even the last of the autoimmune stuff is slowly going away. I don't seem to be having any more issues with the major autoimmune diseases I'm dealing with. And another benefit I've been seeing from the carnivore diet is the peripheral neuropathy in my feet that was so bad, caused by the myasthenia gravis. Actually, only about 3 or 4 weeks in, I stopped getting the burning pain all, 24/7. I still get it occasionally, but it's getting less and less. And I noticed a few weeks ago I started getting some parts of the feet, little weird little patches here and there, kind of almost randomly, are starting to heal. So I'm starting to get some of the normal feeling back in areas. The only downside to it is when it starts to heal, just the first 3 or 4 days before I get feeling back, it hurts really, really bad. It's kind of like when your leg goes to sleep and you get the painful pins and needles when you shift positions and it starts coming back. It's kind of like that on steroids for my feet. But I've learned that when I start feeling those weird, really super painful pulses in an area on my foot, it means that in a few more days it's going to be coming back to normal. So the nerves are definitely healing very slowly, but I mean that's kind of how it is with nerves. My mental acuity and memory continues to improve. I still have my bad days, but and I know the brain fog lifted about a month into carnivore. I used to have brain fog all the time. The only lingering issue I'm still really kind of dealing with is tinnitus. Though I used to get really bad loud ringing in my ears that would show up for 30 seconds or a couple minutes a few times a day, but I've always had this underlying kind of low whooshing to my hearing. And now with it getting hotter and us turning the air conditioner back on, we've got like a portable air conditioner in the bedroom, and all the fans going and everything, it's aggravating it a little bit. And it's difficult to sleep with all that noise, so I use earplugs to sleep at night, most nights now. But the downside of the earplugs is when I take them out, then that whooshing is really bad for 2 or 3 hours. Now I've been doing some research, and there's some exercises I've been trying that are supposed to help it. I don't know that they're doing anything, but I'm going to continue trying them to see what happens. That's basically my current health situation. If you enjoy these videos, please make sure to hit like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be sure to get the next videos that come out. We appreciate you hanging out with us today. We enjoy having you here. So we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.